Hello, my name's Andy and I'm a compulsive gambler. My last bet, 14th of April 2007. Hi guys, yeah, I've had a few weeks off. I've had to be a bit selfish, had to look after my own recovery. Leading up to my 10-year anniversary, I was draining myself, I was braining myself. As you could probably see in my short little video on the day of my anniversary, I was I was just relieved to get there. I know I keep hanging on and saying don't hit targets or anything like that, but it's always in the back of your mind when you hit an anniversary. And I always get dead edgy and I don't want to lose my complacency, if you know what I mean. So I had to take time out just to breathe again, just to let myself die down, let myself get myself sorted and look after my recovery first. So apologies if I've not done one for a few weeks properly, but I'm back, I'm feeling refreshed, I'm feeling as relaxed as I've ever been. I'm in a good space. I'm in a good place. Work's going well. House is going well. Really nice. Just chilling out really. Um, yeah, that weekend was a tough weekend for me. Even like the day or two after the 14th of April, I just felt drained and emotionally exhausted. And I managed to get away for a couple of days up at mum and dad's near the seaside. Nice just to get away and stuff like that. But obviously my kids, with it being a seaside, there's arcades there, so they want to play on games in there and things like that. So standing around in there it didn't really help. So I felt drained and I just had to walk out. Really, I mean, I really struggled. It don't usually bother me watching the kids play the video games and air hockey and things like that, but knowing there's like fruit machines and stuff around, and yeah, it didn't feel great. So I took myself out of that situation. Went and had a coffee, just chill out, go and have a drink. Did a bit of running, which is good really. Um, yeah, been away recently as well on a stag do to Bulgaria and Sofia. Had a good time there. Spent all my money just having a good drink, having a good time and things like that. Weird thing for me is I noticed quite a lot of like gambling places over there and casinos and stuff like that. I'm not usually don't usually bother me, but I was walking past them and stuff like that. But the crew that I was with, the stag do I was with, knew know about my gambling history and anything. Anyway, and it was like, "Go on, Andy, don't go in there" and all that. Like just things like that. Just to, I know it don't mean a lot to most people. It meant a lot to me that people took the time out just to say, "Look, don't go for a bet" or anything like that. So it was really nice. Um, I'm really good. I'm really happy at the minute. I'm just chilled, relaxed, just taking it one day at a time. It's imperative just take things one day at a time. Been getting to my meetings. I'm really needing my GA meetings. It's been nice, and also I've had quite a lot of nice messages lately over the last couple of weeks, just saying thank you for your vlogs and they're really helping. So I did get to a point where I thought, do I carry these on for my own personal recovery? But the messages of support I receive overwhelmingly says yes, carry on with these. They're clearly helping other people, which is what they were designed to do. And I'm glad people are watching them. It's amazing, and I do love doing them. I do love doing them. I don't script anything. It's all off the top of my head. It's from the heart. I just try and help others as much as I can who have a desire to stop gambling themselves. Um, Anyone who's new to these and are watching, it's not easy. You just got to take things day at a time. Get them barriers in place. Get someone to look after your money. Carry only what you need. Ban yourself, self-exclude yourself from bookmakers. Get Gamblock, block online your online gambling. Um, do that. I'm going to give you a couple of funny stories now. One that's happened recently and one that I heard years ago in a room, and it kind of stuck with me and makes me laugh really. Um, Recently, I've been on Radio 5 Live, which is a national radio station in the UK. Talk about my gambling addiction, stuff like that. Radio presenter was Nicky Campbell, who does a bit of TV work as well. And I was on there with another gentleman called Francis, another part of the country to me, but I think he was in Norwich or somewhere like that. I can't quite recall. But he's been 9 years clean off gambling, and it was brilliant having this conversation with somebody across the country for about a good 10 minutes on national radio, pretty much sharing our stories and stuff like that. And once the phones were down and everything like that, it was brilliant that the radio station phoned me back up saying, "Can you pass my details on to Francis, this person?" And we're in contact now, and it's fantastic. Just the power of like sharing a story or sharing your experience, strength, and hope through trying to fight this addiction. It's amazing. So I've got another person to talk to just in case I need to recover, keep recovering, and hopefully I help him as well. So it's been brilliant. Um, the story I want to tell you as well is, you know how we are. We lived in a complete bubble for so long. We never did nothing for anybody else and stuff like that. And we strive to be normal now and things like that. Dear old friend of mine, he won't mind me sharing this story. I haven't seen him for a bit, but he's always in my head and always in my heart. And he's telling me about, well, he's been off for a bit, and he's just sitting there, got nothing to do. He just started to do the hoovering, thinking, oh yeah, he just hoovered around the house, did absolutely everything, cleaned it from top to bottom. Got back, his missus come back, he was well pleased with himself, well chuffed with himself, he was expecting her to say something and all that. She come in, put her bags down, went to make a cup of tea, not noticed anything like that. He started to feel a bit put out about it, thinking, why hasn't she noticed? So, after a while, he said, are you going to say something? She goes, what? I've done all the hoovering for you and everything like that. It looks great, doesn't it? I mean, yeah, it does. But who do you think's been doing it for the last few years while you've been at what you've been doing? And like the penny drops, if you know what I mean. I know it's a pretty bad phrase to say, but it's like, oh yeah. So this addiction takes over everything else. So you forget that you're doing the normal, boring things. That's where everyone strive to be. Be normal, be boring. You either up at the top or down below, if you know what I mean. You just want to strive flat line, straight in the middle, and then you'll be happy. That's about it for me. I'm in good nick. Like I've said, I've repeated it over and over again. Be a bit more regular now that I've got my head screwed back on. I feel a bit less drained. The pressure's off. I feel good. I'm running. I'm keeping really fit. If anyone's interested, I know it's a bit cheeky, but I'm running the Derby Marathon, which is a local half marathon. First weekend of June, Sunday the 4th of June. I'm raising money for Down Syndrome Association, which is quite close to my heart. I've already raised £250 through Twitter, Facebook and family, which is amazing. If you can share or spare anything, the pin profile on my Twitter, it's on there. Also my Just Giving page, if you just spell out my name on Just Giving, I'm sure you'll find it. Even if you just share my page, it'll be amazing. A caveat to that, I am running it in a tuxedo morph suit, which I wore on the stag do, so I'm going to be pretty warm doing it, but believe me, I'll finish it, and I'm feeling really fit, and as fit as I've ever been for about 4 or 5 years, so if you can donate anything or you can just share my page, it'd be amazing. If you need any help or assistance, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at BaronMad79. I prefer you to go through that way instead of through my Facebook, really. I'm trying to keep stuff personal to me on my Facebook as much as I can. I've had a lot of message requests on there and I'm trying to fight through them now. But if you can hit me up on Twitter, I'm easier to find on Twitter. So, BaronMad79. Thank you guys and stay strong, one day at a time.